Last day, last day, last day. It's the last day of Cosmo today, so feeling pumped because once this finishes, I'm on holiday. So looking forward to it. I think there's only 3 or 4 sessions today. It's probably 4, I think, with the last one being like a wrap-up session. It's drizzling outside. There was some storming overnight, but it's pretty much eased off now with just a bit of light rain, so hood will be fine. Head out, 4 sessions, and then there's a tour of another lab later on, so that might be interesting, hopefully. And then after that we're going to the excursion. Looking forward to the day. Running about 5 minutes late, but nowhere near as bad as yesterday, so I'll take you along if we go anywhere interesting. Hopefully the excursion is good. Hopefully it stops raining and we can excurge outside. Till then, I'll see you later. Stay safe.
So did you guys enjoy the conference? Yeah. Okay. So anyway, welcome to CAPP. On your right side, he is a world expert of SQUID, superconducting quantum interference device.
SQUID stands for Superconducting Quantum Interference Device. And in principle, it's the most sensitive device ever created by our civilization. Limit for any kind of resolution, any kind of device is H bar. It's 10⁻34 joule per hertz. So squids can measure in a few H bar. Particular squids which I'm using here about 100 H bars.
Okay.
But some squids can go down to like 5-6 H bars. So very close.
Here we have major facility. Go any place you want, and then please have some questions.
Cylinder houses the liquid helium to keep a 18 Tesla magnet. Super cool. The magnet's inside as well, but the blue thing is the case for the liquid helium. So in there's liquid helium, and inside that a super cool magnet, which is 18 Tesla, which is pretty strong. Cosmo is done, baby! Which means I'm on holiday. It was a pretty chilled out morning, to be honest. There was a lecture on the ice cube experiment, which is detecting neutrinos in the South Pole. The ice cube experiment is strings, like fibers, they've drilled into ice, which can detect scintillation as a result of neutrinos. So that was really interesting. I find ice cube an interesting experiment. And then there was a couple of gravy wave talks, and then a summary talk, which was pretty funny, pretty good. And the announcement that COSMO-18 is in Germany. So I'm hoping this time next year will be my first trip to Germany. After that we had the excursion. First part of the excursion was not far away, a lab in Daejeon where they are trying to detect axions. So it's an axion detector, and we just got to look around, see like the big old magnets they've got. And then we got lunch there. It was just a packed lunch sandwich. And then we headed off to Gongju, which was like a 40-minute coach ride away. I went to the National Museum of Gongju, which has like mostly artifacts from the tomb of a very specific king. They found like 4,000 artifacts in like amazing condition in his tomb. We learned some history about the different dynasties and the split of Korea and stuff. And we saw all these national Korean treasures, which is pretty cool. pretty good stuff.
Can you see the spikes? Yeah. At that time, back in 1,500 years ago, Korean people were horse riding people. When they put their feet on the stirrup, if there is a spikes, it cannot be slippery. Another reason, maybe when they're on fighting, they can use their legs to really, kick the enemy. So that was used as weaponry. And this is 100% pure gold.
Imagine riding into combat and losing because you got kicked in the face by a big green shoe. I just heard that 50% of Koreans are atheists, 25% Catholic, 25% Buddhist. That's a good fact. Okay, just passed through the shop, heading outside now. Picked up just a little ornament from the shop. It's a little replica of this guy. Well, this guy's a replica too, but it's of these things that denote a tomb in Korean culture. Little Buddhas. Actually, this big guy is a Bodhisattva. Good for him. I wonder if that's like Buddha plus. Unfortunately, a few are missing some vital body parts. Pedestal of rain gauge. Gauge transformation. Gauge transform that. That's the museum we were just in. Nice little garden thing outside. Nice little garden over there as well. How nice is all this? I think we're going to another little village in a minute and then we're done for the day. And need to find some dinner somewhere. Check that. You hear that? It's like cool cricket things. I'm literally the last one back at the bus. My bad. Kind of wandered away from the group in this little town. We're basically done. We're basically about to head back to Daejeon. It's been super nice. It's cool to see some like traditional Korean architecture, some Korean houses, learn a little bit about the history that we did at the museum. So just gonna like use the restroom, maybe buy a drink. It's super hot out. Have me sun cream. What a disaster. Check out this backdrop. How nice is that? These little guys made of the same stuff that the giant golf man is made of back in Daejeon. See a Korean thing. Gongju, good job. It's beautiful, beautiful houses, beautiful scenery. Check out these up totems, super cool. So much baseball. Just love baseball. Yeah, buddy. Throw it. Time to head back to Daejeon, so I will see you there.
Okay, everyone, hope you enjoyed the tour today. Right, did you enjoy? Now we are going back to conference site, IBS HQ. Yes, we are going back to IBS HQ, and takes about 40 minutes, I guess. So on the way, can I continue some sharing the idea about Korea and culture? Are you very tired? You wanna say it's okay? Yeah. Then if you are very tired and sleepy, you can fall in asleep. Yes. My voice is so soft. Maybe it's gonna be a very good sleeping pill.
Just dropping some stuff back at the hotel, and then I'm heading out to dinner with a couple of guys I've met from Geneva. We're going to get a taxi into the centre of Daejeon and see if we can find somewhere nice to eat. The holiday starts now. Stay safe. I like all the words that don't translate as well. I heard two people having a conversation and they were like going off and they were like blah 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 lambda CDM blah 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 blah, and I was just like it's Friday night, leaving for Seoul first thing in the morning pretty much. I'm gonna get the train with someone I met at the conference who's also spending a couple of days in Seoul. Yeah, we're gonna get the train up to Seoul together and then go our separate ways to check into our Airbnbs and then probably meet up one of the days that he's still in Seoul. Tonight I went for dinner with two people from Geneva. We got a taxi into the centre of Daejeon, to just like the big cosmopolitan area, and just walked around until we found somewhere that looked good. We found a restaurant that had English on the menu, so we went for that. I had pictures of it, looked good. I grabbed some, it was just like rice and barbecue chicken, had some salady bits in it and some, I think there were some sort of nuts on top. It was really good. It was much spicier than I thought it was going to be. I should have known really. Korea is a very spicy place. But it was brought out and I started eating it, and the waiter came up to me and he was like, no, you have to mix in it all together, because it was like the chicken on top and the rice underneath, and I just like picked a bit of chicken off the top. It made it better, I guess, but it was good. And we had some lemonade. It was a good time. And then we just walked around the centre for a bit, enjoyed the sights and sounds of a busy, big East Asian city with lots of lights, lots of colours. Didn't really know what was going on, but it looked cool. And then got a taxi back. And yeah, getting a fairly early train tomorrow about 9:30. So I've got to get up and have breakfast and check out before that. And then we'll see where we're staying in Seoul. It's an Airbnb, so it's a whole flat, so it should be quite nice. Well, it should be good to have that to ourselves. And the forecast is sunny for the rest of the week. So we've got, it's Friday today, we leave next Sunday. So I've got, well, I guess 8 days really to enjoy Seoul, plus a trip to the border. So pretty pumped about that. Yeah, till then, I'll see you in the morning. Sleep well, stay safe.